All right, welcome back, race fans. And man, I tell you what, tonight, we got a good one here because we got the Grant's Design. I say Grant's Designs. It's actually Grant's Creative Design Classic here tonight. I'll get it right. Let me get you the right header up here for you. How's that? There you go. CRL's Grant's Creative Classic here tonight. And classic it's going to be. I mean, right now we're in a warm up. Lord, you gotta love STK, man, flopping up my what you call it on me. Well, right now we've got a little bit of qualifying. Had some practice there. These are not ARCA cars, so calm down. It's okay. They're not the ARCA cars. We'll see them here in the next another couple weeks. Actually, about another week or so. We kick off the season 26 here, Clean Racing League. That's right. Get geared up. Let's get familiar with some of these drivers here tonight. We're live tonight, OSR Network on YouTube and on Facebook. Hey, look, if you like Facebook, go check it out. Let's see who puts it on poll tonight. I'm excited. If you are excited. See who we're going to have here. Let me know, man, how it looks, how it sounds to all y'all out there tonight. Y'all know I ask that all the time. Now I ask it another million times, but that's okay. Group qualifying. Okay, they can give me the inside scoop here. Group qualifying. It looks like Jacob, I'm waiting to see. He hadn't taken his qualifying yet. I was going to bring him up here and get a word with him, but we'll wait until he takes his qualifying. I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, we don't get to see too many group qualifying. Usually see the individual qualifying. I like it. Let's hear who your favorite drivers are out there. But I know we got some. I know it's been a while since we've had some racing here. The Clean Racing League, they took a kind of extended break. But that's all right. We're back. We're back. We will be back. How's that? Back to the future. Jacob is still yet to take his qualifying. It's going to be a long one here, okay, folks? It's going to be a long race. You got to pace yourself here. Las Vegas. Yeah. I think it's all going to be about it. But look at Jordan Trask putting it on pole tonight. If you can't get a little word in with Trask real quick. Jordan, join the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy, Joe.
Man, out front. Not an ARCA car, not a truck, but it's the Xfinity car. How you feeling in this thing?
I love this thing. It tends to be a little looser, a little more horsepower, a little tougher to control, and really it's just about keeping it under you and trying to be smooth and consistent. And I feel it's not that different from the truck, but definitely on a slicker surface, you can get that rear end sliding out a bit more. But should be a fun race. Parker and I will in the front row again. Feels like nothing's changed, and hopefully we can put up a good fight and a good show on the broadcast.
You know, and I talk a lot about, Las Vegas being more of a position style track. What are you feeling in this car? Is it, maybe, is that going to be kind of some of the same tonight?
Well, the trucks are more momentum based. I really feel like the tires wear and they become harder to handle in the long run compared to the trucks here in the O'Reilly cars. So I feel like if we're going green, really just your smoothness and consistency will get you to the front.
Hey, I'll tell you what, got you up there on pole. Good luck tonight, Jordan.
Thanks a bunch. Hopefully I can talk to you later.
There we go, man. Jordan right there. And like he was just talking about Parker. Parker, the defending Truck Series champion. Austin Coop bringing home the championship there in the ARCA Series last season. And it was a thriller. Him and Trask, man, brought it down. And it's going to be another one in season 26. I feel it. Tonight, kicking off another good one for you. Hear those favorite drivers out there. Who you got? Who you rooting for? Let's hear it. You got any Dusty Martin fans out here tonight? He's out there. I don't know if we got any fans or not. Good group. Collins Trask going to put her on pole tonight. Looks like we've got, 22 machines? Spinelli not loading up. Okay. Ready for the start, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I'll step away just for a second. We'll get set. Green flag. We're racing here in the Grants Creative Classic here tonight, Las Vegas. Now, you're probably going to see some 2x2 racing, but it's just like what they said. These cars can be very slick tonight. Go, Timothy. Okay. Oh, T-Mac. He's out here. I hear you. Go, T-Mac. Like I said, we're live tonight. OSR Network, YouTube, and on Facebook. Y'all want to check it out. Go check them both out. Right now, Trask takes the lead. Look at old Office right there with him. Oh, Eric Anderson, the 43 machine. I like it. Man, sticks to that 43 like glue. Ooh, see Collins get a little bit slick right there on the sideways. There's Grant. Jacob back out here. Doing great things, putting this on for us here tonight. Appreciate him doing it. It's a good car too. He's in the Mustang, so I give him credit. Trask is out there in the fake car in the Camaro. Oh, Mulaney off track. He's out mowing the grass. What happened to him? Let's go back and see on the replay. Did he have a little help? Right there. He's in that white and black machine, number 88, or number 2, excuse me. It says 2, he's got a custom number. My bad. Oh, we got a tag a little bit there. He's one paid the price. Went through, helped out landscaping a little bit. Don't want to tear that splitter off of that car though. Mess that thing up real quick. Meanwhile, back up front, it's all Trask. Collins there in second with Curtis. Anderson, man, right along with him. Alt is there, and his good 20 and his 94 machine is all the way. Here comes Caleb Smith. Oh, good old Caleb. Caleb had a heck of a season last season. Good run for him. Way up there on the high side. Look at him. He's flirting with disaster up on that top side wall. Alta's falling back just a little bit. That's okay. Get it going. Meanwhile, look at Smith. Smith said, you know what? I'm going to try this high lane. I got my Kyle Busch throwback. Go, whoa, hang on to it. It got sideways on him. Oh, there's Ben Bushnell. Hope I said it right. Justin Curtis. Where'd he come from? Out of nowhere. Got the lead here tonight so far. He took it for Trask. Here Collins is behind him with Eric. Anderson, I feel like you could probably use the tires up. You see that car right there? Eric got real tight in the middle of the turn. Had to get out of it and lose all kind of momentum there too. Altus might be able to take that spot from him. That's how you got to base your passes too. That car gets tight in the middle. Boom. You got to be a little patient tonight. You know, we got a little ways to go. Make sure my ticker's working for y'all. Yellow flag. T-Mac. Uh-oh. T-Mac. What happened to him? He's smoking like a steam engine. Go Curtis. Right. That was good. T-Mac's up top. Martin right there and below him. They just got together. Martin might have came up just a little bit. Luckily for old T-Mac, he didn't hit nothing. But the car's still smoking. Maybe just throwing up grass. You're a number one old fan. Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. The pit stops, I think, are going to be crucial tonight. I don't know. I think tires are going to be very, very... I think tires might be helpful in last night, the Xfinity race. But there again, you know, track position. But these cars react a little bit better tires. It's all going to depend on how far back you are, I think. If you're marred way back in traffic, might be a little tougher to get through. A lot to see. Got a lot of time right now, though. Long race. We're 2 weeks away from opening up here the season again. Can't wait. It's going to be a good one. I mean, as always, it has always been really, really good with these guys. Okay. Good fielder tonight. That was Spinelli. He was out here, then he ain't out here. Sending barrels for him to hit. Joe, if you're watching, Oh, you went in. What happened? Maybe some technical difficulties? What got on the side of that car? Lockdown. Okay. Royal Crown. Cola. RC up there for the Eric Anderson man. We're getting set to go back green. Line them up 2x2. It's going to be Collins, Anderson, Altus, Smith, Bushnell. Hope I said it right. Ben, Bushnell, Johnny Bush, Cornell. These cars in. Oh. We're going to go. Oh, yep, pace car's in. Here we go. Collins going to get the field, lead him to the restart zone, and green flag. Collins jumps. He got it. Anderson right there behind him. You see Altus was able to get a good start with him. Grant and company back there too. Everybody man single file, or everybody, excuse me, side by side, door to door, in a single file. He is. I will give him credit, but oh, car to wall. Jacob Grant up there in the wall. Got a little bit too happy, and unfortunately for Grant, that car's hurt. Oh, hate it for Grant, man. Put on a great show here for us. Just got up into the wall. I mean, this is a trickier car to handle than most other ones. You see Trask right now trying to shoot through the field. Meanwhile, up front, Joshua also says, I'm having enough and sitting back here waiting. Collins, I'm coming for you. He had a heck of a battle. And the points, too. Collins there. Collins finally got the monkey off his back, won a championship in the Truck Series. Proud of the man out there. Well deserved. Dominated last season. We'll see what he can do this next season coming up. Right now, just picking up where he left off. Knowing he can drive everything. They're going to get bicycle racing out here. That's the next thing. Tricycle. Here comes Eric. Eric says, you know what? Don't count me out. I'm coming. It's a three-car battle up front. Altus looks to the back tail. Oh, hang on to it there, man. You ain't clear there, Altus. You got Eric Anderson right up underneath you. Anderson, man. Going to come off the side turn, door to door. Looks like the momentum's going to go to Altus, and he is. Shoots right by him. Eric has to fall back. Collins right now under pressure. Still out front. There's Lane. Look at old Lane. Ain't talked much about him, but boy, he was in the title picture. Man's probably won more titles in this series, in this league, than anybody. You got a little battling going on back here. You got Helm, Bustler, Harding, White, going after each other. Good to be back, man. I tell you what. There goes, man. I tried to find him because I couldn't see him. He's out there, though. Chris Smith, the boss man, does an outstanding job here in the league. And has done an outstanding job with the league, that is. Appreciate him being out here. Watch this battle going on back here. It's around about the 7th, 8th, about 10th place spot. Always about the hornet's nest. Bustler, Curtis right there. Curtis trying to come through the field. Remember, Curtis pitted. Now he just took fuel. That's a pit stop. He just took the fuel, so he's trying to maximize that fuel strategy, which some of these races at this track can come down to. I will say that. Let me fix that real quick, folks. Give me just a second. That annoys me every time. Hang on. Okay, sorry about having a little interrupt. There we go. We're gonna we got rid of that one time. If they're putting for more fuel this early, there must be a fuel saving strategy. Yeah, Joe, and I'll agree with you on that one. I think there's a strategy. Obviously, cautions could always mess up that strategy. We've talked about that a million times throughout the series, and races. I feel like there could be some fuel strategy here. A lot of these races, it's clean racing league. It's in the name. I say it week in and week out. Clean racing. Right now you see a battle around about 10th place spot, 11th here. You got Gaston, Bustler, E-Mac right there in the mix too. And who that is up front there, man, he's having a handful. Still, it's all Parker Collins. Check on our leaders. Anderson up there with the two with Altus. Osler now taking the pass over Smith, who is still on that high side. He's up there riding the wall. And Trask is able to move back up to front. He had a fast car no matter what. He just took a little fuel. He didn't really take tires, so there's really not the key factor. He comes to the front. He just more or less just got a fast machine and just had to get around this place. Anyway, I will say with the Xfinity car, you have to drive it a little more than what you would a Cup or the next gen car. When I say that, it's not. I'm not saying it as, oh Lord, you're not driving the truck or anything. These cars have a little less downforce to them, so they tend to be a little more, shaky in the rear, a little tight in the middle, and they can snap loose really quick. So, a little more handful, I would say, with this car than opposed to maybe the truck or anything else. Not taking anything away from the truck and all that. Good battle right here around 7th. No Curtis and White. Is that White? Yep. It's not in his chrome machine I'm used to seeing him in. Kind of chrome. Got some black chrome to it. That's in the cube on it. Well, Joe, what happened to you out there? I saw you was in the race, and then you wasn't in the race. What happened? Hardin, right there behind him. He's another one, man, that's really improved. So definitely keep an eye out for him this next season, coming up in the trucks. And we've got a great season coming. ARCA and trucks. I'm looking forward to it. Back right there behind him in 10th. Will Martin, I know he's got the fan club out there too. He couldn't make the race. Oh, you had to make it on time or what? Or you just had something come up? Meanwhile, it's all Collins out front, Anderson hanging on. Look at Hostler. He's trucking on through the field, coming up through. He's up 8 spots. Hardin's the one, man, that's at the hard charter. He's up 11. He's back in 9th. It's a battle right here, though, for 3rd. Altus on that inside. I feel like being the middle high lane might be a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you, Joe. Good to see you out there, man, watching. And Ricky Hardin. I hope I said it right. Hardin. Tell me if I said it right, Joe. Ricky Hardin. I think I used to call him Hardy. Something. Hardin. enunciate out that din. Oh, T-Mac. Got Gaston right there up underneath him. Bustle right behind him. This is the gaggle machines right here too. All kind of clammed up together. Right now, still a good one. Exactly. Harden. Like, hard in the wall. Which is his Twitch name. What? Hard in the wall? So, that's Ricky Harden's name now. Hard in the wall. Well, let's hope he don't hit the wall, though. Right now he's in the 10th. He's up 10 spots. So he's been able to climb through the field pretty good. He's not hitting anything. Go check him out on Twitch there. Meanwhile, it's all Parker Collins with this one. It's all one word. Harden in the wall. Or Harden the wall. Take his last name, Hardin, The Wall, all one word. Check him out on Twitch. Might get an earful, so viewer discretion advised. I like my show here. And sometimes we'll say weird stuff. You might say wild stuff. Collins right now holding strong up front with Eric right there behind him. Lane moved it up in the 3rd. Alta's back and forth. Like a lap car between them two. It's a 61 machine. Then got Smith. A bit further on back. Jordan Trask able to move through the field. You like that, Bo? He in fact does say wild. That's right. Yeah. See. Yeah. We say weird stuff here on the channel sometimes. He might say, wow. And we were just talking about him, and then he goes blinking out. So, maybe he needs to hardwire that computer to his internet. Because Ricky Harden, I think, has just disconnected from the race. Oh, no, he's back. Nope. Trouble. Yep, he's gone. Wow. Joe. Talking about him, man. You done jinxed him. He's up here talking about Ricky, and guess what? Talking about it hard in the wall. Maybe needs to hardwire that doggone internet. Y'all Wi-Fi. And quit stealing in front of the neighbor. She's stealing from you, Joe. Oh, man. You can see we're back there. We got jokes up here, folks. We have fun. Great race, though. The Grant Creative Classic here tonight. So far, been clean and green. We've had one caution out, though, early. And all Parker Collins. In that case, how about Parker Collins? You want to talk about Collins for a while? Well, Collins is the defending series champion. I mean, he's been close multiple times. And he's just never been able to close the deal and get in that championship in the truck series. It just always something come up and boom. But last season, he came out the gate rumbling. Remind me of Lane Hostler. I mean, he put a whooping on the field through the regular season. But he came into, we changed it up. We didn't have the chase, matter of fact, so that was kind of cool. But he came in with a heck of a bonus lead. The problem is, Parker did try to give up the championship. He didn't really want it. at the first. And he lost all that huge advantage he had going in and almost lost that championship. But then the last 2 races, he got it back together, squared right, got that championship, and there you go. And tonight, picking up where he left off, out front. Anderson right there behind him. We got Hostler, who, don't count Hostler out, can be back into the championship picture, and probably will be. I mean, you got Altus there. Trask is going to be there. Now you got Anderson. I feel like Anderson could. He's got a truck when we go into truck season. Yeah. He took it personally. Yeah. Mark Martin. Always closed with no cigar. But I think Anderson might be one that can step up this season in the trucks. We'll have to see. But I mean, you got Collins, Hostler, Altus, Trask. Those 4 guys right there. Tough ones. See here some Spinelli guy does? Yeah, if you stay away from the barrels. Look, Spinelli. I know you got fast truck. You can get it up there. You can get it going. You just got to stay away from those barrels. Lane going actually over, Lane looking to try to take that spot away from Eric. Well, Lane Hostler's got something figured out here on the long run. We're like 40 into this one. This is kind of what you got to do. You got to pace yourself. In a long race like this, gotta be pacing. Can't push it. But be calm. Cool and collected. It's like the Altus is going to take it. And try your best to get it. Hey, there you go. Let's go, Justin. Judson. That is my hot sauce. That Louisiana hot sauce, baby. Okay. I'm gonna say you're talking about Curtis, right? Is that who we're talking about? Right there. Louisiana. You can't beat the original. Okay. Deliver the win like you deliver packages. I'm gonna say, does he deliver the hot sauce? Is that what he does for a living? Is he a delivery man for like we found out? Who was it here? Man, had the weed brownie, Little Debbie's. I forgot. I should know, but I can't remember. Wasn't Sherwood. Who is it? Oh, don't it? Man, look, I'm getting old. Folks, I got a birthday coming up on Friday. All right, I'm getting old. Okay, come on. I'm getting old. Oh, he's a UPS driver. Oh, okay, so he'd be delivering now. Well, he might deliver some hot sauce. You never know. Right now, he's delivering pretty good. He's in 6th place spot. He's right there behind Trask. Caleb Smith. Oh, hang on to a T-Mac. Well, you already hit the wall one time today, T. Well, you ain't hit the wall, but you already got spun one time. No need to be getting out there spinning again. Change your name to T-Mac a spin. Look at old Chris Smith. Got the Grant's creative designs on there. I still say designs. I think it's studio now. I apologize, Jacob. Don't shoot me, please. Don't hit me too hard. And out in front, still Collins leading. He's got a 3.6 seconds over this man here, Altus, who did get around Hostler. Hostler is coming up through the field, up 8 spots. He's right there in 3rd. Eric Anderson right behind him. Good old Trask back there, too. Just looking through this field. I guess we could do our OSR Network rundown order here. Man out front, Parker Collins leading it right now in the lockdown machine. He's got a lockdown in first place. That's good old Mr. Consistency, though, man. Behind him with the Burn It Down podcast machine there of Joshua Altus. Lane Hostler, champ man with the Hostler Fence and Construction Company. Little Eric Anderson, he got the Crown Royal Coke machine. Actually, it's Royal Crown Cola. RC, that is. Good old 43-man Eric Anderson. Jordan Trask moving it back up in the ARC machine. Justin Curtis hanging on to 6. We just talked about him there. He's delivering up to Louisiana hot sauce. Danny White looking strong there in the 7th place. Caleb Smith. He's got that throwback there, man, to good old Kyle Busch. And unfortunately, man, we lost this past couple of weeks ago. That was a tough one. Dusty Martin, he's got the fan club out there. Turtleback Trailer Park Boys. That's right. It's up to 10th. Will Bustler, though, man, looking to try to take it from him there in 11th. Gaston, he's on the tail bumper of them both right there in the 12th place spot. Then the Ghost Man says, you can't see me, but I'm going to go right by both of you if you don't watch it. Back in 13th. There's the boss man, Chris Smith, we was talking earlier. He's up to 14th. T-Back. He needs to hang on that car. That thing's been slippery and sliding all night long. He's back 15th. Robbie Helm at the Platinum machine out here holding up 16th. We got Doug Jones. Jones, my name is Jones, up in 17th. Victor Etheridge right there in 18th. And unfortunately, man, lap down. Bushnell, 19th. Grant, 20th. And then Ricky Harden, unfortunately, out of this one. And then Joe Spinelli didn't get it, but brings us back over to this man who's been dominating all night long, Parker Collins. That's your OSR Network rundown order. Online SimRacingNetwork.com, your home for fun and exciting sim racing. Kyler. I don't know why he was missed. Well, look at his car. What we got? Right there. He's up in 8th place spot. Oh, what's that? Was it Kyrie? Mulaney? What his first name's Kyrie? But he's right there in 8th place. He was in between. He probably was battling there and I didn't see it and probably flip-flopped on me. He's in between Danny and Gaston. Good looking car. This man putting a hurting on the field right now. 4-second lead. I mean, is there anything that... I mean, Joe, go ahead and give him some insight here. Is there anything that these guys are going to be able to do if Collins comes back like he did last season? I mean, he was wrecking stuff. I mean, who's it going to be, folks? I mean, it's obviously we're not going to be driving these cars. It's going to be back in the truck. But Collins right now showing that put him in anything. I mean, they're going to have to handicap that man. Look, Chris is going to be like, you cannot start on pole ever. You have to start EOL every race and work your way up to the field. That's the only thing they can do for Collins because, man, he is putting the Clean Racing League butt whooping on him right now. Like Hostler did a couple seasons ago. Man. I mean, I know anybody's beatable on the track. Just tough. Oh, yeah. I mean, anybody's beatable. But what's it going to take to beat him? I mean, right here, he's got a 4.4 second lead. He's extending that lead. He's running 73s to their 88.92. He is a solid, almost 0.2 faster than the field. He's well over a 1/10 and a half faster than the field. He's not falling off that pace. I mean, the nearest guy to him, well, there is nobody else near to him. Wow. So you say every year the guys in the CRL get better and better? So you're saying you're going to get better, Spinelli? Yeah, but I'm going off what I'm seeing right now. I mean, Joe, you got to be. I mean, obviously up here in the booth, I've got to be, unbiased, clear on what I see. And, I know Alta's a very consistent driver. Lane has learned a lot. He very, he sometimes has an aggressive tone to him, but has been showing that consistency, Trask consistency. It's just Collins has found something to where he can maintain consistency and fast. Spinelli said he's going to get better this year. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth right here at the Grant Creative Classic tonight. Joe Spinelli said he's going to be a lot better. I believe in Joe. I believe in Joe Spinelli. All right. What ought to be an interesting season, though. Looking forward to it in the trucks and in the ARCA series. Now, that one I think is really going to be interesting. Unfortunately, Austin Coop, and again, I want to congratulate him on his newborn, but has to step away this season. So that one can get interesting, I think, real quick. Real quick. Just watching some of the cars throughout the field here. Good race so far out here tonight. He's got a target on his back. He does have the target on his back. I'll give you that. And that's going to be interesting to see. Does the pressure get to him? Because, we don't talk a lot about that. Obviously Lane Hostler won the title back-to-back. Then we saw Ross Tatum come in and do it back-to-back in his first two seasons, matter of fact. You're right. Will the pressure get to him? Will, time will tell. They always say true champions, rise when the pressure and the heat's on them. So we'll have to see. We've got pit stops, by the way. Green flagman. Lap 61. Take you, you'll have to do another one. They will to move the field around a lot. Now, Mulaney took tires at lap 8. Remember those guys took lap 8 that pitted? They're the ones up front right now. You got Trask, Curtis, Mulaney, Ghost, Etheridge, he also pitted. And Caleb came in a little bit earlier. He came in at lap 48 and pitted. Anderson's able to get around Collins. Now, I've always said, you're out front, you're dominating. You know what your cars can do out front. So when you get marred in traffic, what happens then? How long Curtis ends up running? Okay. Well, they pitted at lap 58. We're at lap 63. And they went 5 laps. So it's 13 laps. You tack on the 8. Say Curtis, if he comes in, should be right around now. Okay. came in now. All right. I was about to say lap 70, but he came in a little earlier than I thought. Okay. Well, he's the first of the lap 8 bunch. I was thinking maybe they would come in around lap 70, but he came in really early. This right here is probably going to be the battle. Caleb, although he's got a 1.3 second. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe. Interesting that he came in that early. I would have thought they would have stretched out. I mean, even though stretching it out, still, everyone's going to have to make one pit stop. We know they can go 58 laps. Now, that's obviously with a caution in there. So, let's say 55. Yeah, but you got to remember we had a caution in there. So that caution lap slowed it down, and that's why I'm saying 55. I could be wrong. See Ghost on pit road now. I mean, even at 58, or even if you're 60. Trash is on pit road, so they're not quite making it 60 laps. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, but they're not making it quite 60 laps. Again, I think that 55 mark. I don't know. It's interesting. Every time I get in here and try to start talking about fuel, I always end up with some wild numbers, you know. Now, Collins did go to lap 59. Well, even if they could push it to 60. You got it back around to Eric, by the way. 60 is, yeah. I tell you what, fuel mileage races sometimes hurt your head. Caleb Smith right now. Got a battle going on here with Joshua Altus. That's actually for third. But he's there. Almost back just a little bit. And Caleb's on the older set of tires. And he pitted at 48. He's probably the one that's oddball out. He's probably hoping for a caution. Looks like we're going to turn the lights on here. And Lane pushing up midfield. Oh, I don't know, Joe. I tell you, it's crazy. Yeah, let's see. Now, not to say they probably won't have to save some fuel. They always get into that too. How much fuel they got to save? Where is Trask? The only problem with Trask right now is he's so far behind the leader. He's 16 seconds. And to make up 16 seconds at this track, yeah, that's a tough one. And I think okay, so here's what I'm looking at. Let's say it plays out again like it did this time. Collins and all them go in about the same time that they did. And Trask goes in at the same time he did. The issue with Trask, though, on the last one is he's going to be 16 seconds behind. Can he make that up? Well, Collins went 59 laps. If he can go to 115, then that means he only has to make one stop, right? Oh, I don't know, man. I tell you what, It rings your head thinking about it something. Well, never mind the caution. And this right here might upset everything. Michael Smith is 3 wide. Oh, and he gets pile drive. 3 wide right there. If we can't get another angle. Ooh, came up just a little bit. Boom. Right in the wall. Hard lick. Oh, and 11 got it too. Ouch. So all the talk of fuel just went out the window. Yeah, I mean, right now, everything we said, because everybody's pitting now, everybody can make it on one more stop. So, Trass's, which I'm not seeing Collins and him come on pit road. Okay, he's coming on now. Yeah, wow. That was a tough one. But all that plan, man, the Trask and them had just went out the window. Well, this puts everybody on the same page. The fuel mileage strategy is out the door now. Because this puts everybody on the same pit cycle. Well, everything we were talking about, but how this might end up as a strategy of fuel, who makes the last pit stop, not anymore. All right. Dusty Martin staying out, though. T-Mac. I'd advise him to go in pits, though. Blame the boss man. Boss man's fault. Why are you enjoying it so far, Joe? Man, has it been a good race? I think it's been a good one. Yeah, that was Dusty and T-Mac. I think it was good they go on pit road because they definitely had to pit. Brings Collins back out front with Altus here. And Mulaney. And Mulaney did not pit either, though, so... Nice and clean. It has been nice and clean. It's only second caution of the night. But not bad. Not bad at all. Got a clean racing league here tonight. Got Grant's Creative Classic here. A little special event before we kick off the season in 2 weeks. Season number 26 to the trucks on Monday. ARCA on Wednesday. Be a Daytona for those. You'll see Spinelli and company there. Not wrestling, but they'll be racing. Spinelli might get out there and wrestle with some barrels. I don't know. Let's hope not. Joe, stay away from him. Collins and company up front with this one with Altus. Mulaney right there too. I don't know if it's Mulaney or Mulaney. Mulaney. I'm going to say Mulaney. Pace car's in. Here we go. It's it back green. Kicking it off. Collins gone. Altus right behind him. Mulaney going to see if he can't hang strong there with Eric Anderson to his outside. Collins fires off. And once he gets out front like that, he's a hard target to run down. 3 wide behind him, though. Smith, Mulaney right there with him. Trask trying to see if he can't cut through the field. Got White there, too. Helm. Everybody knows the tail. 2x2 coming out 3 wide. Trask going to make the move down low. Boom! Never mind. They just knocked Mulaney into the moon. Oh, they sent him a sailing. Gone. Get out of here. Boom. Oh, ricocheted off the wall. Who was that? Ricocheted off the wall. Who was that? Was that? I think that's a 64 of White. Yeah, White ricocheted off the wall. Pow! Laney had nowhere to go. He got split in the middle. Oh, and you see White just ricochet off the wall, and then they send him off down, man, to do some landscaping. Help with mowing the grass. Done. Unfortunate for him. Collins out front, though. Yeah, I know, Joe. No! No cheesecake. Everybody's wondering what that has to do with racing. Nothing. I just figured I'd say it. Smith hanging on the 5th. Trash right there in the 6th. You got Curtis hanging the 7th. White right there with him. Okay, Curtis though with Trash. Those two guys, man, are racing hard. Down on the bottom of the 14 there, man, of Curtis. He swings it back up in the line. Right behind him. Is it Danny White right behind him? That's number 11 behind him. Actually, the first one lap down. That's Bustler. That's a guy you need to keep up with. If Bustler can actually, I'm going to say it this way, calm down a little bit. Hone that racecraft a little bit. He's got fast cars. He's got the talent. I've seen it in the trucks. But he makes a little mistakes here and there. It's almost like there with Trask did. Got on the apron. If he can figure those out, I think Bustler's going to be one to watch too. You see right now, Curtis able to take that spot away from Trask. Trask just bumped the bottom of the track ever so slightly. Collins out front. He's got that thing on rails. Folks, I don't know of anybody that's going to be able to chase him down. Whew. What's Altus got for him? Anything? Something? I mean, something. Gotta have something. Altus there. Anderson right behind him. Then you got Hostler, Smith, their nose to tail. That's 5th and 6th place spot. And we were just talking about Curtis, the Trask, Danny White. He just ricocheted off the wall. Got to get some fixing done on that car. Oh, Helm right there. Robbie Helm. Newcomer. I've never heard of him. Let me know if he's new, Joe. Is Helm new? How new is he? Looks like he's a newcomer. Joe said, never heard of him. I ain't heard of him either. Good to see him out here, though. Welcome to the club here, Helm. In Racing League here tonight. And they're putting on a good show for you. Etheridge. Right there behind him, too. An old Ghost. It's Ghost Man. Laney, unfortunately, falling back there to 13th. With Bustler, Jones, Smith, and company. It's been the Collins show. Now, Altus has been able to climb up there on him. Maybe he's giving him help or hope. Still out front. All Collins. See, Alta's trying to close the gap. I just don't know if he's going to be able to. Alta's out front leading. I thought maybe, Collins out front leading. I thought Alta's was going to move back up on his back bumper. Anderson right there with him too. Got Altus right now. I mean, he's keeping in check with him. I don't really talk too much on how much is dirty air affecting these cars here. I mean, it kind of looks like, Altus is able to get right there to the bumper, but not able to make that pass. With the momentum carrying them right now tonight, but so far everybody's kind of dead even. I mean, that last lap 07, 07, 11, 12, 17, I mean, that's consistent across the board. Yeah, 08, 07 for the top two. The Alta's not making it there. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing there, Joe. They look like they are getting a little tight. I mean, between Collins and Altus, like I said, last that was an 08 to an 07. Oh, well, that time ain't going to be. That was a 13 to 39, but just saw Altus, man, tear the wall down. Lost a lot of time. Grass still rolling. He's up to 6. Got Curtis right there behind him. Curtis got a battle with the lap machine there, Bustler. It's around the 7th place spot. Bushnell able to get back up here, claw his way back up to 8. Danny White there in the 9th. Helm hanging still to 10th. Still a lot of good battling right now. Bustler would, he's probably hoping on that caution to get back on the lead lap. Get the lucky dog. Here's the first one lap down. White right there. A little damage on that right front. Doesn't seem to be hurting him too bad. I can see. Etheridge there. Oh, contact. Uh-oh. Bustler, he wanted a caution. He didn't want to be the caution. Yellow flag. Go and check out, see what happened on that one. Go back and watch one more time right here. Oh, looks like he just got sideways, lost it, came down. Nowhere to go. Ouch. Okay. One more pit stops. All right, so this doesn't put him in the window of pitting, though, or in the window of being able to make it all the way. They're still going to have to make another pit stop. It's close, though, close. It could put him in the window, though, of a stop and go, like splash and go or whatnot. Now it's going to be interesting to see where we got on pit stop. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe splash and go. All depending on how bad those tires are. All right, line them up, go back green. Pace car, lights off. Yeah, I'm with you there, Mel Joe. I think maybe it's splash and go. Obviously, if we have another caution, don't forget about that. Everybody's coming in to get tires. I mean, we're talking about right now going 74 laps. We know they can go about 58. I mean, that's 6 laps or so different. Maybe 5 laps different. I don't know. It all depends on how far out you could get, advantage-wise. Pace car's in. I mean, if you could get maybe a 10, 12-second difference, then yeah, might be worth it. Collins gets to jump on the field. Trask right there with him with Eric Anderson. Osler. Caleb. Storming off that back stretch. Look at the man Trask getting that run to the outside. Anderson's going to try to see if he can't fight back to the inside, though. Might be able to with the new tires. Just don't want to use them up quite yet. Curtis right there behind him in 6th. And all Collins go out front leading this pack. Alta's right there behind him. Osler. Anderson still, man, right there battling with Trask. Ooh, to get a little loose coming off the turn. Yeah, now 2 tires could be another one. I think 2-tire stop might be something to think about. It's all going to matter of how far out you can get, how much of a lead you can get. Well, right now we're seeing how crucial that clean air is. I mean, Collins ran an 82. Altus just ran an 83. I mean, they're like dead even. Problem is, Hostler ran a 94. He's off a little bit. Look at this battle right here. Curtis, now Anderson's going to try to take it from him. Smith's going to be able to get up there too. Right off the bat. High lane's the place to be. Anderson right now. Falling back to 7th. Bushnell right there along with him in 8th. That's a hot battle right here though, around 6th, 7th. Anderson, Smith, Curtis, Trask. Just one, I'm curious on what Collins has found. I mean, the man just is smooth. Very smooth. I like it. Oh, way up high right there. Smith goes. Almost got the back of Anderson. Had to turn that thing way sharp right. I got loose a little bit too. Now they'll go neck and neck, door to door. Battle heating up for the lead though. Altus trying to close the door. Can Altus do it? You can see Altus right now. He's closing the door up. Collins right there with him. He's able to get right there at him, just not able to get around him. Meanwhile, battle around 7th, 8th place. Bushnell right there with him. Anderson in a battle in front of him with Smith and Curtis. A little further on back here to Hellman then. About 10th place spot. There's old Danny White. He's got an up and down race. He got a helm. Laney there too. Old Ghost Man. Jones. Still at each other though here. Curtis, Smith. You guys, man, tearing it up. A good solid night tonight so far. Okay, hold on a minute. Altus is right back there on Collins. He's trying. He's on the inside. We've not seen anybody tonight be able to see that car get tight in the middle. Nobody's been able to get up there and wrestle that lead away from Collins. Wow. And nobody's been able to get up there and wrestle it away from it. Altus was the closest one to be able to get up there and maybe just try to muscle that thing around. He's trying. Right on board here with Altus and C. Looks kind of smooth right there. Not too bad. I mean, you do wrestle with the wheel a little bit with these cars. Yeah, he's able to pull right down the back door. Got to put his nameplate on the back end. Bumpy track, these cars. You see where Collins is able to make it a little more smoother through the turn there. Altus is having it by going high like that. There he got a little loose. Fighting with it ever so slightly. Look at the difference here with Collins. Let's see. He's pretty much the same. See how he's just having to saw a little bit of the wheel, but he's just got a smooth line through the turn. Kind of diamonds it in a little bit right there. Goes all the way down to the bottom. Just holds it right there, and then kind of lets the car just drift up the track. Doesn't try to pressure it or anything. All just taking a little bit different line, which, I mean, he has to. If he takes the same line, he's never going to get around him. The car got a little tight right there, but almost look like they're on the edge with these cars, though. Just by watching that. Also right there trying to close in on them. 114 into this one. Been a good one here with the Grants. Creative Classic here. It's been a classic so far. After the battle for the lead heated up. Nobody's been able to top Collins yet. Alta's been the closest one to him. You know, many times we have seen those. I know, Joe, you've seen this. Guy dominate the race and then kind of fade towards the end of it. You know, these are fixed setups. They can't really change anything. And we've seen that happen. Or get marred back in traffic and then not able to get back up through the field. And the car's totally different when it's behind something. Kind of a double-edged sword being out front so long. I know you want to be out front. At least Altus knows what his car will do behind another car. So he knows it's going to be a heck of a lot better when he's out front clean air. As where Collins really doesn't know what his car will do. I mean, he was behind a few cars there one time, but not very long before he got back out front. See Hostler coming into the picture there. Third place. Traff. But I mean, your top three. 13, 12, 12, 23, 17. That's the top five. Wow. Talk about some close, dead on time. Very close. Bushnell right there too with Smith. Anderson. White. Ghost. Ghost moved up there in 11. Carrying him out. Uh-oh. Helm right behind him there too. I told you, they keep saying, man, can't see Ghost on the track. He'll sneak up there. Probably the biggest on the track right now, it's got to be Ricky Hardin. Got a fast machine and just unfortunately disconnecting. I see Collins able to move away a little bit here. Hostler's now closing on the back door here of Altus. All right, been a good one so far. It's all Collins out front leading this one. Folks, got our Grant Classic, Creative Classic tonight here at Las Vegas Clean Racing League. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, folks.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there. Hi. Welcome to Team Red, White, and Blue. Thank you so much for joining our team. My name is Mike Irwin, and I have the honor to serve as the Executive Director. When I founded Team RWB in 2010, our initial focus centered on veteran transition and reintegration into civilian life. But as the large-scale deployments have slowed down, the military's ability to support reintegration has improved, hundreds of thousands of veterans have used their GI Bill, and companies have prioritized hiring veterans, the overall mental, physical, and emotional health of the veteran community still has a long way to go. And Team RWB has a major leadership role to play. And that means that we need you. We need you to close out this video and to know that you didn't just join a listserv or download an app. You joined a team composed of real people, over 200,000 strong, who are veterans on active duty in the National Guard or reserves or civilian supporters. And these people, who we refer to as the Eagles, want you to get involved in Team RWB. Why is it so important for you to become an active member of the team? Because when you do, we know that it will improve your mental and physical health, help you to develop new and meaningful relationships in your life, and provide you with a sense of purpose that comes from belonging to something bigger than yourself. Over the past decade, veterans struggling with the invisible wounds of war and post-military life have told us how important physical fitness has been to them. Running has helped veterans battle nightmares. Triathlons have helped with headaches, and CrossFit has enabled them to sleep better. These fitness activities, along with others, have made them more confident and healthy people. Unfortunately, millions of veterans have forgotten about the power of physical training in their lives. So as you get involved and see the power of Team RWB in your own life, I hope that you feel inspired to reach out to other veterans and encourage them to follow in your footsteps. In closing, I want to again thank you for stepping forward and joining Team Red, White, and Blue. We're fired up to have you on the team, and I know that you're going to be flying the Eagle with pride for a long time. Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I want to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us
to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words, passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community, are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, folks, welcome back here. We got our Grants Creative Classic here tonight. And we've been talking pit strategies and what's going to take on the track here. And right now, you see Collins still leading. Alta's right there behind him. Trask able to move up into third, though, meanwhile. And Hostler. And, you got some good points there, Joe. I'll be interested to see how this plays out, because at this point, anybody can make it all the way. And right now, and you do see battle heating up here for second. Trask right there with him too. We know they're going to have to pit again. Caleb, the first one on pit road right now. I'm with you. I think the only ones that are going to benefit from short pitting might be that top 5. But if you're too far back, yeah. Yeah, Caleb Smith pitting. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think that that's going to really benefit him to pit early. I think you've got to be close enough. You got, Bushnell right here, but he's 4 seconds off the leader. Anytime he might do the short pit, yeah, I think really right here, even Altus right now is already falling back 2 seconds. Wow. And he keeps falling back. Trask at this point might be on the one, but the further that Collins keeps pulling this lead, that's the problem. I mean, it's almost a 2-second lead between him and Collins. And the further that Collins is able to stretch this lead, any short pit advantage, yeah. Yeah, it's just any short pit advantage. It's just not going to be there. You've really got to keep. I mean, like between Curtis and Trask, it really needs to be that close. And right now, you're talking about a 1.69 second gap. If that keeps stretching, and it is. I mean, Collins just ran a 58 to a 70. I mean, he's clearly over a 10th faster than the guys behind him. I mean, wow. And Collins has just picked up the pace and gone. And that car has just shifted in another gear and out of here. Appreciate everybody tuning in here. We got the Grants Creative Classic here tonight. Collins been dominating it. Trask right behind him. Yeah, I just go back. I really feel, and I get what you're saying, Joe, but I'm going to disagree. Right now, any advantage on the short pit, which we might as well forget about that right now, because guess what? Collins in on pit road. So all the short pit talk just went out the window. I think it was smart on Trask's end, though, to come in with Collins. You just got to have that right distance. And I don't think a lot of people talk about what the distance is, and I see that. I think drivers are like, well, yeah, they get really wound up on they get wound up on the lap when you pit, or the short pit, the long pit, But you also have to calculate in that distance between the two. Because like right here, Jordan Trask, his pit wasn't the best. And Collins, Trask did have a pretty good pit stop, but the problem is that Collins now is 2.5 seconds ahead of him. So he came out way down faster. Let's look where go on board with him. This will tell if he's saving fuel or not. Here's the thing. It won't matter at this point. No, he can't make it all the way, whether he's saving fuel or not. There's no way. So it's kind of irrelevant to even if he is saving fuel. And plus, he's got Collins picked up behind him. Going to get his lap back. There's no way. He pitted at lap 98. He's not going. That's over 75 laps. He's not going 75 laps. You talk about Caleb looking smart now. He's still a lap down. Parker and them's already blown right by him. What I'm kind of looking at though right here, man, is Trask. Trask lost a lot of time on pit road, but his pit stop actually was a 14.9 to Collins 14.97. And Collins' total time was a 44 to Trask's 43, so I'm not quite sure where he lost. I do know on green flag stops, I look at this a lot. Sometimes your leader extends that lead even further. You're talking Collins running 2 seconds faster than Altus. Yeah. I think Joshua, the biggest thing he's probably banking on is a caution. Caution comes out. Yeah, his pit strategy definitely well paid off. Yeah. Justin, talking about Curtis, he pitted at lap 140. He's right there. All these guys are good for green-white checkers. Man, that's our fuel strategy talk is out the window at this point. There's nobody out here other than Jones and Altus who can't make it all the way. Even Collins putting 40, you got 50, 60, 70. It's only 35 laps. We've seen them go 58, 55 easily. So we can go the green-white checker distance and all that. So I think our fuel strategy, that's out right now. Now it's a matter of, do we get the caution? And I think that Altus and Jones are wanting that. I think that's really what they're hoping for. They're stretching this thing, praying. Because if they get a caution here, yeah, There you go. I mean, Collins right now is 23 seconds, 22 back. I mean, he's chewing into that lead. He's running a second and a half faster. I just know Altus cannot make it. Neither can Jones. Lane right there sitting in second. Trask, well, he's sitting in fifth right now. Excuse me, second. Lane Hostler sitting in fourth. And it wouldn't be out of the norm for caution to fly. Joe, jump into session for us, man. Give us a caution real quick. Danny White's first one lap down back in 11th. Anderson's able to get back up to 10th. Bushnell right there in the 9th. You see them two guys battling. He's got Hooters on his machine. Check it out. Anderson right there behind him. Joe said, I got you. All right, man, I appreciate it. I know Altus would appreciate it. I mean, because that leads down to 18 seconds now. Now, I know he's dreaming of a caution. 25 to go. But if he could get a caution now, I'm going to say that everybody's coming back on pit road. You see Collins able to go around Jones. I will say it's impressive. Ain't no barrels to hit. Oh, man. All right. Well, we tried. All right, Altus. We're giving it all we could. So, you know, Altus could drive this thing all the way down to about 6 or 7 to go before he has to come on pit road. Even a splash and go, though, he's going to lose the lead. He would need for them probably to be a lap down. Because it takes you 30 seconds or more just to get in and out of pit road and through your pits. The Osler right there hanging on the third. Trask. Curtis here, he's battling. Jones coming on pit road now. And that leaves Altus out there. And Collins has got it down to 13 seconds. You see the distance between him and Hostler. Like 3. Just not quite sure what happened to the Lane. Or excuse me, Trask. Trask right now, he couldn't catch Lane. I mean, Jordan could get up there and still get that third place spot from Lane. Lane up 8 spots here tonight. He's the hard charger. An outstanding race so far. We appreciate Ben Jacob out there for putting it on for us. Appreciate all the sponsors here. Clean Racing League, Coast Athletics, CRL Podcast. And like I say, in 2 weeks, folks. 2 weeks from today, we kick off the season for the ARCA Series. And in a little less than 2 weeks on a Monday, not this Monday, but a week from coming this Monday, we kick off the Truck Series, Season 25. And what a season it's going to be. Altus out front. Had an 8-second lead, but he has to pit. There's no way he makes it all the way. We talked about before, he's going to have to save 5 laps worth of fuel. He's not saving right now. He's on pit road. Yep. He pretty much was out there to hope for a caution. Nothing wrong with that. That problem with this even here, he's going to go a lap down. Excuse me. Voice cracking there. Sorry about that, folks. He's going to go a lap down. He might be able to get that lap back. Just not enough time to do anything. Collins back to the point. Hostler right behind him. It's been the Collins show tonight. Well, he has just picked up where he's left off last season. Defending series champ, the trucks. Hostler's coming on off pit road now. He'll probably get his lap back. But he might be able to crack back that top 10. 17 to go, rolling. Hostler right there with him. You see Trask. Trask pulled in on him now. Curtis, unfortunately, falling back to 4th. This is going to put Trask and Hostler right here. The question is, how much does Altus want to push this thing? Should be able to blow right by these two. Those new tires. Just see how much better new tires are. Lane's going to let him go. Trask right there too. It's a battle for second between Hostler and Trask. And Trask looking on that inside. Hostler gives it to him for the moment. Coming off the turn though, man. Look at it. Look to see how loose these cars are. Hostler bobbled coming off the turn. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt him right there. He bobbled coming out of the turn. He had the momentum, but look at that car just way out of shape. Just to give you an idea, 31-22 to 32-29. Collins. It's the second difference. And he'll get back on the lead lap. He'll just run out of time getting around. He'll get back on the lead lap. Caution flies. No wood yet then either. Collins go around a little bit of lap traffic. Lane's not giving up on Trask, though. The battle for second. These two guys, man, are having at it. They're going after each other. Now, still see Trask holding on to second. Lane right there with him. You see Curtis actually closing in on these two. They're closing in with 10 to go. An exciting race here tonight so far. Collins, Trask, Hostler, Curtis. Collins been out front dominating. Bushnell actually coming up strong too here with a 5th place so far. Anderson right there. Good run. Old Caleb bouncing back too in 7th. Old Ghost, I told you, don't count him out. Because you don't see him on the track. I mean, you ain't there. Battle for second is going to be fun. And then Altus moving up here tonight with Helm here in 10th. But yeah, with this one right here, it's going to be the interesting battle. Trask, Hostler, Curtis. Who has saved enough amongst those three? I mean, it's a 50, 53, 43. Curtis is one actually has gained a lot. None of them guys I don't think is going to be able to run down Collins unless he just hits the wall, clobbers it or something. Who's going to get second? Who's going to get third? It looks like Hostler's car just went away on him. Yeah, it just looks like the car's just gotten awful loose. The handling is just gone. He's struggling with it right now. Curtis looks like it's coming in. What's Curtis in? He's in a... Yeah, I know what it is now. Wait a minute. Hold up. I know why Collins is winning, doing so well. He's got that lawsuit car. The Toyota. Yeah, that's it. He sued the Clean Racing League in the offseason. It's over with now, folks. Y'all ain't catching it. All right, back to the battle in second. Trask up there in the second place. Hanging on with Hostler in third. Curtis back and forth. I had to say it. That was funny. The good battle here, though. I'm with you. It just looks like Hostler's car losing a little bit. Fucking awful loose right now. He's able to hold off Curtis for the moment. Looking down, 5 to go. Fast moving away from these two. And the battle actually is going to be right here for third. How much does Hostler got? Coming up on the lap car, and is that lap car going to affect them? Whoa, boy, they split that thing. Woo! Wide on it. Curtis is still there. Hostler's still up 8 spots. He's hanging strong in third. He's just trying to hold off a hot sauce man. Red hot man there, Curtis behind him. Collins still out front leading. Ready to go. Caleb. At 6. Helm right there in 10th. Bushnell. He's having a good run too. Bouncing back there. Eric Anderson along with him. 5th and 6th right along. Oh, what happened to Curtis? Oh, Curtis hit the wall. What happened here? I missed it. Curtis popping the wall. Trouble. White flag one more time. We'll get to see what happened to Curtis here real quick. Now we're going to... I'm not quite sure. You can go back though. The final time, this man's going to win it all here tonight. Parker Collins. Jordan Trask comes home in second. Lane Osler brings her home there in third. Folks, what a night of racing. All right, let's get him up here and get a word with him. Lane, you want the booth? You got a copy?
Hey, Joe, I got you.
Man, I tell you what a night. And it almost looked like that car was just giving up there at the end. Got off a little loose on you.
Yeah, the longer the runs went, the kind of the more I was burning it up. Early in the race, I actually burned it up really bad. I was down to like 17% right rear. It was just kind of hard to get a handle on it. Jordan and Judson, they had it figured out. They were flying late in the run. Realistically, I didn't have anything for either of them. And realistically, you should be talking to Judson right now, not me. I don't like how that played out. But other than that, decent night. Congrats to Parker for the win, and good to talk to you again.
Oh, no doubt. Like you said, man, I know we're kicking off the season another 2 weeks here. It's going to be an awesome one. What a good warm-up here for you tonight. Get third. You got anybody you want to thank for it?
Oh, yeah, all the Only Dads guys. Jacob for putting the event on. This is a fun race, and thanks to Chris for keeping the league going, and I think we're going to have some big things coming this season, so it should be pretty fun.
Absolutely. Well, then, congratulations on that third there, Lane.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's bring the man up here, man, old Trask. Jordan, join the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, man, all night long you was talking about, you talked earlier about how the car and so forth and so on, it was working, but was there anything you could have done to run down old Parker up there?
If I started right up front with him, I might have been able to stick with him for a bit, but he was just the best guy on the long runs there. He really gapped me on pit road too. I'll have to go back and see where I lost a bunch of time, but he looked about a second better than me every long run, maybe 2 seconds, and he just really ran a perfect race. I don't think I really had anything for him, but I feel like I managed to run up to get a second place finish, and I think that's about where I deserved.
It looked good, looked strong. I asked you earlier about how the dirty air, did he still think it affected? Because a lot like some guys, a lot of the cars were just falling off and starting to get a little bit loose.
Yeah, you'd definitely be a little loose if you were pushing too much throttle right on the bottom. Overall, it felt pretty tight in the center of the corners, but I actually liked the way it drove the longer we were on those tires. I really enjoyed the longer runs, and I think having 2 shorter-ish runs there at the end might have hurt my my overall speed a little bit. I felt like I was a little faster than Parker on the long run when we actually ran like a full fuel run, but it wasn't much, and I don't think I really would have had anything for him either way.
Got to ask, and me and Joe out there was talking, is earlier in the race, I think around about lap, I don't know, 70, 80, somewhere in that area, it looked like you were stretching out that fuel run. Was you hoping to maybe, before that caution came out there, maybe just, all right, this is going to be the, only needed to have one more pit cycle, but did you want to see that caution come out? Because it looked like you were on one more pit cycle, then everybody else had to do like 2.
No, I still would have had to do 2. I was just trying to stay out a little bit longer. But actually, no, I would have been able to do 1 more. Never mind. Sorry, you're right. I don't know if they would have been able to save enough. They might have been able to.
Yeah.
It depends how they were driving. It was close enough to where I think you easily could have saved enough. I just don't know how much it would have slowed you down. Because, I pit on that first caution just to top off, so I knew I could do it with 1 less stop, and Yeah, the caution didn't fall in a great spot for Judson and I, but we both still managed decent finishes. Unfortunately, he got caught up there, I think, with 2 to go with Lane. But he was definitely third fastest. I think Lane and him had a good battle, but I feel like he was third fastest, if not faster than me at some point. So we had a good run today.
Yeah, I mean, even Lane, he said right there, he said himself, he just kind of held onto that one. So, but man, I tell you what, like you said, it was an interesting race here tonight. Came home second. Got anybody you want to thank for it?
Yeah, first of all, thanks to you for the broadcast, and thanks to Jacob and everyone who put this race on. It was a lot of fun, and it's been a while since I've done a race this long in these O'Reilly cars, and I really enjoy it. They definitely take a little more wheeling to get around the track smoothly, and it's a lot of fun. And hopefully we can do some more of these in the future.
Well, there you go. Second place man, Jordan Trask. So this guy here, though, man, Parker Collins, had him on lockdown. Parker, Joy in the booth.
What's up, Joe?
Well, man, I was talking earlier in the race. You finally got that monkey off your back, got that championship in the Truck Series, came out, man, just, flying high last season. Looks like, man, you've just picked up where you left off, and tonight, man, got the win here. But how was you feeling in that car? I know I've talked many a times about guys out front and they get marred in traffic, and it's kind of a twist, but man, looked like you just on rails with it.
Yeah, we got pretty fortunate with track position and started up front, and we were able to just kind of hold it all night, which really benefited us. I really would have liked to have seen how it would have played out with Jordan and Judson if they hadn't done that alternate pit strategy at the beginning of the race. I think they were right there with me on speed. Maybe Jordan was a little bit better, but yeah, it was really fun. We didn't really get into too much traffic as far as lap traffic. The cautions kind of fell right before we were gonna get into that situation, but yeah, I was just managing tires. Tire fall off was pretty massive. Kind of surprised we didn't see any like blown tires or anything, because I think my right front was at like 22% on that first pit stop. So I mean, we were pushing the tires to the limits, that's for sure. But so it was just all about tire management the whole race, and I just kept our track position and kept the nose clean and tires under us, and we were able to kind of set sail from there.
Yeah, you don't really see that a lot, too. I speak about that a lot on the iRacing side of things. You don't get to see a lot of tracks that play out like that. Definitely saw the cars where they're getting a lot wiggly and a little tight, too, in the middle. Were you feeling any of that? Maybe, a car getting feeling a little tight, looks like in the middle of the turn, getting loose, kind of coming off?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely tight mid, and then it got pretty free on exit, especially in 3 and 4. Really had a couple of slides there on that last run, or the second to last. I think it was the second to last run. I had a couple of slides off forward. But it was really fun. I mean, that car is such a blast to drive. I don't get to drive it nearly as much as I used to, but I mean, it's definitely a driver's car compared to the truck, where it's more planted and you're just wide open for way longer. But this one, you really got to drive it, and it was really fun. That was the first time I've run it on an oval in a while. I've been doing some Sonoma races this week with it, and it's been really fun. But yeah, it was really fun to just kind of battle the car and the track all night, and it was a great race.
No doubt about it, man. Like you said, it's going to be interesting watching the season coming forward here in about a couple of weeks as we got the truck season opening up. But tonight, you got it here tonight for the Grants Creative Classic. You got anybody you want to thank for the win?
Yeah, just thanks to all the Only Dads guys, even though only one of them showed up. Thanks to all those guys. Thanks to Jacob and Chris and all them for putting this on. Really cool event. Hopefully we can do more stuff like that in the future. Just friends and family watching, and my wife for letting me come down and do this on a day that I usually don't race. And yeah, really thankful for her.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Dark Parker. And again, congratulations on that win.
Yep. Thanks, Joe.
There we go. Parker Collins, folks. Let's look at the kind of unofficial results order here tonight. As a man out front, Parker Collins winning it here tonight at Las Vegas. We got Trask coming home in second, Hassel there in third, Bushnell holding up in the fourth, Anderson up in fifth, Curtis hanging on to sixth. We got Caleb Smith there in the seventh. Old Ghost Man, he finishing out eighth. Alta's up in the ninth. Helm hanging on to 10th. Danny White there in 11th. Etheridge, he's holding on to 12th. Swinging over here to 13th. We got the man Bustler in 13th. Jones up in 14th. Chris Smith there in the 15th. Grant up in the 16th. Gass in the 17th. Martin in 18th. Mulaney finishing out the 19th. T-Mac right there in 20th. Ricky Hardin, he's in 21st. Folks, interesting event here. It was a wild one here tonight. But, man, Parker Collins, but dominating fashion here, winning it. Hope everybody enjoyed it. For myself and everyone, have a good night.